guys, Dr. Wendy Dearborn here from the Laws of Attraction in Action. Well guys, today is Let It Go Monday, all right? And one of the things that I actually wanted to say in regard to letting it go Monday is that I had received a message. It was just a one line from somebody who subscribes to my videos on YouTube. And she said, letting go of grief is hard. And I thought to myself, this is something that I want to address because I don't want people to really think that I'm saying that anything that has happened to you, you just boot it to the curb and move on or put it in a box and just keep rolling. No, that's not what I'm saying. I do know grief, in particular, the loss of somebody who is near and dear to you, the loss of a loved one. Whether it be a child, whether it be a teenager, whether it be a baby, whether it be an adult, whether it be somebody who hasn't, whatever it is, grief can be all-consuming. And so today, guys, I actually wrote something down because I actually responded to the person who had actually said to me, letting go of grief is hard. So I'm in total agreement, and I am in total agreement that letting go of grief can be a challenge, and a true challenge that sometimes can feel insurmountable. What I do know, and I truly do know this, that is after a period of time, whether it be 1 month, whether it be 2 months, whether it be 2 years, whether it be 18 years, whether it be 13 years, 15 years, 100 years, the time scale is all relative to who you are and how you are processing and how you are showing up in life. So the time scale is yours and it's relative. But I do know if grief is not reframed at some point in time, the influences will become very destructive in your life. As I said, grief can become all-consuming. It can become totally and utterly overpowering. The process of grieving is actually more than just the acute and chronic emotional and physical pain that we feel associated with the loss of a loved one or the loss of a pet or the loss of something that's near and dear to us. Grief and the process of grieving has been designed to support you from being in conscious awareness of where you are to consciously getting from there, where you find yourself now, to the space where you, I'm going to say, integrate the loss into your life. And integrate the loss into your life so that you can be happy, you can be productive, you can be fulfilled, you can feel that life is okay. You can feel that it's okay to laugh again. And I say that from personal experience. I remember with the loss of my sister, when my sister made her transition, for a long time, it's a grieving process. It took me about 3 years to get from consciously that space where I was to a space where I could start living again, or as I deemed it to live again. And I remember the first time I was laughing so hard that I was crying, and I thought to myself, oh my God, you're laughing and your sister's dead. But she had been gone for many, many months. And I realized that I had transitioned through a process. So guys, I'm not saying that it's not a process. I'm not telling you to forget. But what I'm saying is that grief is an individual and personal thing. What I do know is that grief is there to support you in getting from where you find yourself to where it is that I'm going to say you need to be. Because as sure as you and I are standing here, or you are sitting and listening to this, the sun has risen and it has set, and another day has come, which means that you're living. Which means that there's the fulfillment out there for you. There's and happiness and joy. The most precious thing here in regard to grief and loss and reframing that so you can let the past go, let the grief go and move on, is that you get to do this in your own time. You get to change your mindset in your own time. Nobody else's time, in your time. And you see, it's all about how you regard loss, the loss of a loved one, and how you integrate this loss into your life. As opposed to you living the loss or the life of loss. You integrate it into your life. And then you choose, after a period of time, how you allow it to impact you. So that being said, one of the things that I would say to you, one of the things that I will share with you is this, in regard to letting it go and grief. One of the things that I have said, and I do say to not only my clients, but this is to friends, even to myself actually, 3 things in regard to the person who has made their transition. What is the greatest lesson that your interaction with them has taught you? So what is the greatest lesson that your interaction with that person has taught you? And that lesson is something that you will apply to your life for the betterment of self. Number 2, what is the most precious memory that you have of this person? What's the most precious memory? And it's your memory because it's unique to you. And number 3, what's the funniest thing that they ever did that made you laugh? Now they might not have thought it was funny, but it might have had you rolling. It might have had you rolling. So what's the funniest thing that they ever did that you saw that had you peeing your pants laughing? So again, what is the lesson that they have brought, the seeds of wisdom that your interaction with whomever it is has given to you so that you can live a more fulfilling life? What is the most precious moment that you have had with that person? And of course, what have you had with that person that has made you laugh? Split your side, pee your pants, laugh. Remember, letting go of people and places and things, as I've said before in these videos, isn't about booting or kicking anybody to the curb. It's about utilizing that influence, taking it and internalizing it and using it for the betterment of self so that you can show up in life the way in which you want to. I'm Dr. Wendy Dearborn from the Laws of Attraction in Action. And to this day, I say, be blessed.